And we're back for the first time ever. We are playing, you guessed it, from the title, Harvest Moon. No, Earthbound.
Really? I thought we were playing Contra.
It is in your ROM list.
Yeah. Okay, so I've never played this game, and you seem to love the shit out of it, so would you mind filling in for the audience?
Well, it's all three of the audience members. Basically, Earthbound is the English release of the Japanese game Mother 2 by Nintendo. It's basically a small town RPG type scenario with a cosmic horror overtone. And I won't give anything else away because you don't really have too much of a experience with it, so we'll start filling out the details with you.
Plain isn't a flavour.
Yes, it is.
Oh, well, I'm just gonna go with mint.
Plain not good enough for you.
No.
Now this is you, so you can call him asshole, but you can...
Dare I fucking be silly. Okay, just for the record, I'm playing this. The guy who actually knows anything about this game, he's just standing by and calling me a jerk.
Yeah, that's pretty much the sum and substance of it.
Ah, fuck.
Yep, you are out of silliness.
God damn it. I'll just go with that.
Mut. You are now officially a mut.
Okay, for those of you who don't know, mut is this wonderful Australian term for... Basically, it's slang for vagina.
Take the mystery out of it, why don't you?
Look, if they hear it from us and they don't fucking think, I don't know what that is, I'm gonna Google it, then fucking get out of my gene pool. Okay, so what should we name?
Mut 2.
Mut?
No. We've got enough mut already. I think we've hit the mut quota already, quite early.
I'm just gonna do what I usually do when I name characters.
You can't just get out of my gene pool, to quote someone I know.
I'm just...
Dillman. No, you take it at least a little bit more seriously than Dillman.
Okay. There.
Dillman. Okay, that's, So, I actually haven't played this game in a little while. I started it up the other day, and... Yeah, well, I forgot how little characters there were in naming. I was going to name all of the characters some variation of Sphinx, but I just couldn't fit the letters in, and I was very, very disappointed by that. This is the real important one, all of those other people. You can fuck off.
Yeah, that's why he gets more characters. Good enough.
Now, this is... You don't limit yourself to food, because this comes up, and that can lead to some quite humorous antics.
You knew I was going there, dude. You knew I was going there.
Okay. No, you, this is the best one. You have to type something in for here. Even if you just do ass. I don't care, but you're not allowed to not care.
Alright, fine.
Penis.
Oh, fuck.
You can go back.
I don't want to.
Yes, you do.
No, that's my philosophy for life. I fuck up, I keep going forward. Okay. That's why I burn every bridge. That's why I burn every bridge I ever cross.
Your favorite thing can be making mistakes. Favorite thing is Mister. Right. Okay. Are you sure?
I've never been sure about anything in my life.
Okay, well, let's commit.
I already regret that.
Me too.
Well, that was your fault for letting me name things.
Yep.
Alright.
1990X, the future.
Oh, we're a bit too lazy to just write 2000.
In not America.
I
Eagle Land.
I was about to say, Eagle Land sounds like the name of just a deep red state in America.
They got things that'll turn the frogs gay.
Chemtrails! Boo-hoo!
Mutt's house.
The Mud House. So, what you drinking there?
Some variety of beer.
I'm not drinking Coke because I've finished mine, but...
Fantastic. Alright, well, shit happened and now you have to walk around.
Oh, shit.
I would probably go into that room. Well, you don't really need to yet, but it's just like you do a lot of exploring to try and find stuff. They don't necessarily throw items in your way. So you've basically, all you know is you've been awoken by a loud bang. I'm pretty sure that you can hear the... Oh, okay, so you basically have to pick the right one in order to do it, otherwise you get the generic responses like that. So if you do check on the police car, it'll be like, there's a police car in the way.
No
Or-
problem
or,
here.
No problem there, okay.
That's very
But-
fucking helpful.
Well, you know, if you go talk to someone, that's what I mean. This entire part's basically like an introduction to the menu and stuff, and
Try and catch me, coppers. Fuck.
they don't get paid enough. They're all in Smoko.
Yeah, it's Smoko o'clock.
To continue the education on Australian terminology, a smoko is a lunch break that you take every 5 minutes.
If you don't like Australian terminology, exit the fuck out right now, because we're gonna be doing that a lot.
Being Australian and whatnot. So you were going in the right way before. I'm going to try and take a back seat to giving you suggestions and stuff because, you know,
I just wanna... What? Go home! That's... You know, this might just be because we just watched Godzilla versus...
Mothra.
Mothra, but I somehow have a higher tolerance for stupid dialogue.
Well, yeah, we were watching the English dub and it's just hilariously bad. People's mouths not moving when the the dialogue's being delivered is like the least of it. There's just so many bad examples I can't even think to bring a single one up, but just take my word for it, it was pretty horrendous.
Okay.
What a friendly chap.
What an odd fellow.
So at this point you just want to be talking to people, trying to
Right.
progress the little story thing. There's only really one person you need to talk to in this entire scene, and then you can skip the rest of it, but you don't, you know, necessarily need to do that.
Uh-huh. Ooh, a gift.
What takes that bread roll?
Yeah, it's a good idea to just take bread rolls that have just been sitting out in the bush for, I don't know, fuck knows how long.
Yeah. So right now your main motivation is to investigate the meteorite at the top of the hill. You basically want to know why the fuck you've been woken up.
I would have thought because a meteorite just landed would be a pretty good answer to that question.
I mean, you only find that out by talking to people.
Who's this cunt? Who's this fat cunt?
Don't look at me. Are you friends with? Are you friends with Porkins?
You know what? Given that I was Porkins as a kid, I'm gonna be nice to him.
Okay, so you actually can't do anything with him, but you have to find a way to get rid of him, or not. You can just go back home. But the kind of hint that he's delivered is you live next door to him.
Okay,
So
I think I know what I gotta do.
Yeah.
I gotta go into his house and break all his shit.
Well, that was my first reaction too, but you know what? Go for it. Maybe eat all his food while you're at it.
Yeah, he's fat, he'll live for a few more weeks.
Oh god.
You know, somewhere someone is watching this like it's a small retarded mouse looking for its cheese in a maze.
Someone is. That's your house. If you talk to your mum, you'll go back to sleep. I kind of didn't get what you were, what you were getting at there. I think it was an analogy that went right over the top of my head.
Yeah, which is kind of weird because you're taller than me. Okay, so I gotta. Okay, I gotta go to find Porky's fridge.
His name isn't Porky. I just started saying it and caught on.
Too fucking late. No problem.
I think his brother was standing outside.
Yeah.
You just kind of want to talk to everybody. Not that brother. I'm pretty sure he's not.
I want you just a big old source of information.
Alright. Maybe you can't actually get rid of him by talking to people. I can't remember. It's just been quite a while since I played this in any real depth.
You know what? I'm just gonna do what I do in this situation.
Go the fuck back to sleep?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm the last person you want to rely on in any sort of emergency situation like this.
You know, having a name as Mort, you've kind of changed this from a, you know, American red town in Eagle Land to being like an eastern suburbs bogan family. Hey, Mort, you're home. Get back in here.
God. This is Goodner. This is fucking Goodner in Brisbane, isn't it? Or some other feral fucking... Oh, wait.
Listen. So what are your thoughts so far? Have you played many older, you know, RPG games like this? Any
Not really.
Nintendo RPGs?
Not really into older sorts of RPGs, or just RPGs in general. I don't know what I just agreed to, by the way.
He wanted some sort of help from you.
Alright.
So she's giving you a bit of advice. Don't know if you caught it when you were zooming past it before really I or any of our potential viewers could read it. Alright, must have, because she has a present in her room.
A cracked bat.
Yep. Oh, also, you probably want to. Yeah. I'll not advise you on. Never mind.
Look, I may be a fucking idiot, but I'm not a complete fucking idiot.
I may be an idiot, but I'm not some sort of idiot.
Yeah.
Alright,
Fuck was that? What the fuck was that? I don't want to know what that was.
well, she sarcastically thinks you're cool.
I have a dog.
So the kind of theme that you'll notice throughout this is like there's increasingly more evil oppression from the alien invaders, and everyone just seems to be going on with their shit like everything's cool and kind of trying to ignore the whole problem. Gives you a kind of surreal vibe.
You know, I can tell this is a Japanese game just because advice being given to a kid is work yourself to death.
Yeah.
As
Not just work yourself to death, it's I somehow know exactly what you need to do. You have to go out and travel the world and become a hero. And work yourself to death while you're at it.
It's just like Journey to the West. Oh, what the fuck just happened?
You've been mugged by a snake.
Oh, you fucking mudlick. Fucking sucker.
Yeah.
Alright, I
Congrats,
think I might
you-
avoid future fucking... Oi!
Oh, and
Oh,
if
fuck.
you're facing away from enemies, they kind of get an attack of opportunity at you. So
fuck.
you want to try and run headlong into them.
Goddamn magpie swooped me. Fucking Maggie swooped me.
Tried to get mugged by a magpie, ended up mugging the magpie for its cookie.
You know, I gotta say, this is actually just an alarmingly accurate depiction of an Australian suburb. Because
Yeah.
I'm fighting birds, snakes with my dog, some fat cunt who lives next to me, and I begrudgingly call my mate.
Yep.
This is just like fucking growing up in an
just-
Australian suburb.
Just rolling around the suburbs with your baseball bat, being called a mutt by your mum.
Yep.
Australians all let us. We've got the worst anthem, let's be real. The worst anthem.
At least the average Australian actually knows the fucking anthem. It's not like the fucking American anthem.
I don't know. The average Australian knows at least half of the first verse. I think there's like 5 verses to that fucking thing.
I vote Australia's new national anthem to just be Tism's I may be a cunt, but I'm not a fucking cunt.
I don't know. I'm pretty set on it being The Boys Are Back in Town. Anthem of a generation.
Another fucking snake.
I'm gonna get used to those snakes. The good thing about this game is once you become like a much higher level than the enemies, they'll try and battle you and then instantly lose.
Oh, that's actually fucking good.
Yeah.
It's not like Final Fantasy.
No. You should also probably heal up because you're running a
Probably
little
good
low.
idea. Probably a good idea. Crack bat. Cookie. Nom.
Got a little bit back from that. It's alright.
Yippee whippy whippy.
So I guess you gotta wonder, who's actually the real evil one there? The snake was acting innocent. You can't see my air quotes. Acting, air quotes, innocent. It didn't do shit to you. You just walked up and started wailing on it with your bat, and it didn't attack you at all, as far I don't think anyway.
Alrighty. The cop's still there. Well, some kid's hiding behind the bush there, so I'm
That's
guessing the
the-
cops have left.
That's the kid that you're looking for.
Right. Such an eloquent dog. Oh yeah, if you actually want to read the dialogue, you can just pause the video, so...
Oh, well, alright. That's not how I would do it. But I guess I'm not playing.
Yeah.
Maybe if you die a bunch of times, I'll take over, but... Not the bees!
I hear a buzzing sound all the time, but that's just me. It's tinnitus, kids. Tinnitus!
A bee I am not
I'm from 10 years in the future!
spooky.
Spook. And in the future, all is devastation. I'm not gonna try and pronounce that. And I'm not gonna bother reading the rest of this. Darkness, however, we must listen. Oh god, it's Navi.
I'm not going to listen to the rest of this. Proceeds to read it out. Not even in your head either. It's my opinion that you're that boy, Mort.
Wisdom, courage, and friendship.
You just got a pet bee.
Yippee.
Alright. Now, Buzz is actually a real champ. You'll see if you get into any battles soon.
Have you ever played Lisa?
It's on my wish list. I haven't got around to getting it yet.
Because apparently it was very much inspired by Earthbound.
I heard that. I've been quite interested in it. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. I've got a couple of games that I'm playing now.
The guy who made it's also like a competitive wushu dude. Like, I've seen videos of him do like his stuff. He's pretty talented.
Oh wow.
Yeah, shout out to the fucking dude who made Lisa. He's really fucking good at wushu.
Yeah. Shout out, Lisa guy.
You can't stomp a bee. He'll just hover over your head.
Starmen can stomp whatever they want.
There's a starman waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and see us.
You can stop that anytime you like.
Alright.
Oh,
fine.
you only did 1 damage.
Whoa!
Yep. Here is 1 major bee. So you're totally being carried by the bee right about now.
Getting carried by a bee. Why does that sound like a certain movie?
You and your 1 damage.
Damn, Buzz. Well, Buzz won. I was...
And you got the level up you really didn't deserve. Your intelligence didn't go up. Your ISQ score went up by 1 point.
Hey, any improvement counts. The truth is so. Listen.
Oh no, you need to drop the kids back off at their place now.
Yeah, they're probably just gonna follow me to bed and not say anything as I just sleep.
No, they won't sleep. They'll just stand there at the foot of your bed and watch you sleep, waiting for you to wake up and take them home.
So how do I tell them to bugger off?
Just talk to their parents or something. No, you have to talk to the father because he wears the pants.
Speaking of pants, I'm not wearing any right now. Let that awkward silence just fill you in on this context right here. What the fuck is up with her face? Not Buzz!
No problem.
Buzz, no!
You can talk to him.
Buzz, no! Oh, nice try, you sneaky bugger. Well, I think we should just head on home, have a nice nap, and maybe call it the episode there.
You sure? This special test episode, the pilot of what is possibly to be or possibly not to be, more of a thing. Schrodinger's episode.
You spin me.
Space Amish.
Yeah. Wooden spaceships and all that.
Hey, you're not Amish. You've got a camera.
Aye, true. I just don't like shaving.
So you save on the telephone. Record is save.
Okay.
Alright. Well, we will call it a night here too.
Good night, everyone. Good night, Dad. Good night, Mom. And good night, listeners.
You smell better when you're awake.